Yes, this is Thomas, and we're live. And I'm just. This is just a quick hangout orientating about the Project Unify project that we are running in Agile Ventures. So I assume that the timing on the day it might not be the ideal for many team members to actually join in. So let me just do a quick overview of the project. So basically what we're trying to build is an application that will help newly arrived migrants in Sweden in this case, but this software could be used for in any country by any charity, to help those migrants to get in touch with people that are already here, whether they're native Swedes or immigrants that came before, and get them to talk to each other, because we think that integrating into a new society is all about getting to know people, basically. So what we've done so far is to build an application or a system that consists of two parts. One is the back end, where we store all the data, and we expose the data using an RESTful API. And we allow a mobile client or any other clients, but so far we built a mobile client to interact with that data using users' smartphones, basically. So we built this application for both Android and iOS devices, and search for. So we're trying to match people depending on their skill sets, and that is implemented already, or skills, which are basically interests or areas of interest that each person has, and we're dividing these users into two groups. One being mentors, and the other group being people that want to be mentored, basically. And the second thing, so we plan to expand that algorithm, this matching algorithm, to include geolocation, of course, because we believe that people in Gothenburg would like to meet up with people in Gothenburg, but that's of course optional. So if they want to get to know people in other cities, that's also possible, or will be made possible with this application. Yeah, so that's basically it. Let's talk a little bit about technical stuff. The backend is built using Ruby on Rails, and
Papa.
Sorry about that. That's my son. Yeah. Yes. Ja, I will be there in a second. Hämta telefonen hit istället. All right, so this is my son. I'm home on vacation. Kan du komma med telefonen?
Ja.
Okej, men du skulle kolla på. All right. Yes, sorry about this interruption. I'm home alone with my kid, so he was obviously worried about something. Sorry about that. So anyway, in terms of technical applications or technical side, the backend is built using Ruby on Rails and deployed to a Heroku instance as a staging server, development server kind of thing, and the client is built using Ionic 1.5, I think. So it's not the latest version of Ionic. We haven't migrated to AngularJS 2 using AngularJS 1.5x, etc. So the current status of the project is that we kind of lost momentum. We did a lot of great work in the beginning of the project, and we made great steps forward. Unfortunately, I, as a project lead, and another guy, Niklas, that was co-sponsoring this project, kind of drifted away from this because of the workload, and this is just things that happens in in open source projects sometimes, unfortunately. But I feel that it would be very interesting. It's a very interesting project. You can learn a lot from this, both in terms of developing backends, APIs, but also building mobile clients in hybrid applications. So I would really want to get back into this and try to get this project working. I am encouraging my students at Craft Academy to a bootcamp a coding camp that I'm running here in Sweden, to get involved in this project. We are very close to having a shippable product. So it would be really, sad to abandon, so excited to kicking off this work again. So yes, all right. So the challenges that we're facing now is that we have a pull request in the works, upgrading the backend to Rails 5, and that work has been amazing, and we're very close to getting a stable Rails 5 application. So that's really good. There's like shitloads of technical debt on the client side, because it was more of a spiky thing. So the test coverage is really bad on the client, on the Ionic application. We have a protractor set up with Karma and Jasmine, but we haven't written so many tests. But I plan to use that as a learning platform for team members or my students that would like to be involved in this project to do end-to-end testing or acceptance testing using protractor. So that's very interesting. There's a lot of Angular things that we make use of, and that makes this technically very, very challenging, but also as provides a good learning experience possibility for developers. So I would encourage everybody that would like to go into a Rails 5, or first of all would like to build Rails APIs, to get involved. If you want to get into Rails 5, this is a good project. And also, if you are interested in building mobile applications, that's definitely a good project to get involved in. So yeah, that's all about it. I think that the project is showcased on the Agile Ventures showcase page. We have some documentation on the Agile Ventures main site. You can check out the GitHub repositories, of course. There is one called Project Unify and another one called Project Unify Mobile. So depending on what is your area of interest, you can get involved in any of these two parts of this application or this system. Yeah, all right. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get any of the previous or new members in the Slack channel in this Hangout, but it's not the best timing on the day. It's midday here in Sweden. I assume that a lot of people are at work. I'm free this week, so that's why I was able to set this up. I will make the link to this recording available. There's a Slack channel, so just go ahead and get involved in the discussion there. And yeah, I'll be setting up some prepared programming sessions in the upcoming days on this project. So hopefully, I see you there. All right, that's all for me now. Sorry about the distraction in the middle of the recording. That's the way it is when you're a parent, I guess. All right, live long and prosper. Take it easy, guys. Oh, I see that Kai just joined. Hi, hello, Kai. Can you hear me? No sound from Kai. So I was just. Oh, there you go.
Kai, hey.
Hi. Hello, Kai. How you doing?
Yeah, fine. And you?
I'm fine. I was just babbling for myself. Just I'm recording this, so.
Okay.
I was just doing like an orientation about the project for anybody who would watch this video. Again, I was saying in the recording that this is probably not the best time on the day to host a meeting like this.
Yes.
People are at work. I'm home a lot. You know, I'm off this week, so I'm home with my kids. So that's what I thought. Yeah, I can set this up.
Yes.
But great to see you. How's it going? How have you been?
Yeah, fine. A lot of stress last couple of weeks, and so I hadn't got the time to work on Agile Ventures projects. So, but I think I can manage to get some time in the next few weeks.
Great stuff. That would be awesome. So, sorry. So we have this interesting pull request, submitted about migrating to Rails 5,
yes.
right? Yeah, and that looks very promising. There is just some small steps that are still outstanding. Let me just share my screen. Let's see, and if we go to, of course, now I get lost in all of this. Here we go. Yeah, so yeah. So, your thoughts on all of this? Have you seen this pull request?
Yes, it's from me.
Oh, it's from you. I'm sorry. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm sorry about this. I didn't recognize the
yes.
type.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So great stuff. Good. So it seems like we are so close to get this working. Although there is this profile option that fucks up thing for us.
Yes.
Any thoughts on that? Have you been able to do any research on this yet?
No. That's the last comment. That's the last known thing for me. There is a pull request for Railties, and it's a known issue. But, Cucumber is relies on the Minitest plugin. And this option parser rejects this as an invalid option.
Okay.
Although it's a valid option for Cucumber, but the option parser knows only about the valid options of Minitest itself. So, yeah.
So basically, so basically we would have to wait for the Rails to be patched with the.
Yes.
To 5.01. And there's no way we can turn off this flag, or just remove this.
I don't know. I didn't find a way to do that yet. So It seems like maybe coveralls and the rake task adds this option automatically, but.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the lib and tasks, and we have a Cucumber rake. And let's see, namespace, and rake test, new test prepare, features. I know. So this is like an auto-generated task when we install Cucumber. I've never.
Okay.
I never even opened this one before.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like we have anything about profile here. So this is, but so what?
But yes, there it is.
Where?
T.profile default. Line 20.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So, all right. So how about you trying to if you try to disable that, just comment out this line.
Yes. So
and see if we can and update your pull request, and see if we can run this way.
Okay.
That could be. Yeah, I missed that totally.
Yes, I'll have a look at that. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that could be like a workaround, perhaps.
Yes.
There's no guarantees, of course. So I see that we have this rerun VIP. Okay, here it is. Okay, all right. All right, good stuff. Let's see if that kind of works. All right, good. So I'm very excited. Great work on doing this Rails 5 pull request. I'm I've only been looking at Rails 5 so far, just done a few tutorials myself. I'm also in the process of updating my course materials for Craft Academy with Rails 5 at the moment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but that's a shitload of work actually. Hold on a second. Vad säger du för någonting? Du ska få göra det. Jag går ner och gör en smörgås alldeles strax. Okej? Okay? Gå och sätt dig i sängen så kommer jag om 5 minuter. All right? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm alone with my 3-year-old. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, but you said in the channel that you're mainly interested in the Rails part of the app, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's
At the moment, I don't have time to look further into Angular or Ionic.
Yeah, and so basically, you know, the Angular, the Ionic application it's a bit messy, to be honest. You know, it's mostly a spike, you know, and
yes.
There's a lot of technical depth there and almost no tests and shit. So I want to focus on getting that you know, in order, basically. So that's sounds really good for me. So if you could focus on that on the Rails app, and then perhaps I could be, you know, focus on the Angular stuff.
Okay. Yes.
In the future, you know. So one of the things that we would need to, once we're done with the Rails 5 thing, I think that one of the main features that we would like to add is the geocoding, or get the geocoding to work properly. I know that Zmago worked on that before, and
okay.
I'm not completely up to speed if it works or not. But basically, what I would like to do is that so we are matching users. Using a very simple algorithm, basically, you know, if on their self-assessed skills, like, so if you're interested in cooking and I'm interested in cooking, then we will be matched together somehow.
Yes.
But of course, I would like you to be, or give our users an option to say that I want to meet people that are interested in cooking, but they need to be in Gothenburg, right? Or in Berlin, or, you know, so we want to be able to choose geolocation. And that's fairly easy, you know, using the geocoder gem that we already use, I think. We recently implemented a similar thing in a student project where you can either hard code or set dynamically the distance, like within 20 miles or 100 miles of my current location, I would like to find certain resources, you know.
Okay.
So that's pretty straightforward, but it needs to be implemented, and, you know, and also optional, right? So that would kind of, you know, we need to modify API endpoints, basically, you know, with some flags. What exactly are you searching for, etc., etc. So,
yes.
but so that would be an interesting functionality, I think. But that is kind of, you know, so at the moment we allow users to set their skills, and we are matching like mentors with you know, people that want to be mentored using you know, specific conditions, and adding the geocoding would be the last part, and that would be like the MVP standard, you know. Then
okay.
so as you know, that's basically it. There's not much else we need to do apart from potentially thinking about some metrics, you know, for the admins to use, like how many users actually interacted with each other, how many, you know, messages was sent, etc.,
okay.
Stuff like that, you know. But that perhaps we could pull that out of the most viable product, you know, shipment, and just place that in the backlog. And then there are some. So the Ionic application is basically all good. There are some flaws in the build system. And then if we implement this geocoder functionality, I need to update those views, you know, perhaps add a map or you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's not a very it's not there are no big, you know, issues with that. the biggest problem with the Ionic app is the lack of tests, basically, you know.
Okay.
But again, we have the testing framework in place, both Protractor for acceptance tests and Jasmine for unit tests. There aren't many units on that application, but we need to test this, you know, just, you know, acceptance test wise. I need to have a good coverage. So and then, you know, so if we actually, you know, put in I don't know if it's 20, 30 hours of work over a period of few, you know, the summer weeks that are lies ahead of us, we can get a working product shipped, I think, and that would be really good.
Yes.
So we will use either Craft Academy or Piñata, another company that is involved in this project, their Apple, you know, the App Store account to deploy this application. So we could potentially be up and running after the summer, and that would be really awesome. So, good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, so, I just tried this with commenting out the profile option, and it seems like it's working now.
Oh, there we go. Let's see.
I'm just doing.
Let me go to semaphore. Are you? All right.
Yeah,
but it's passed on semaphore.
But I think we have to delete one file. I included a cucumber.yaml file, and I think. Oh, okay.
You mean deleted version control, or?
Yes. So I had to delete a file locally. A blank file, actually. So this is no.
So you have the cucumber rake.
Previous. That's pull request.
I don't see any. So I see so you have config environments test RB that you modified.
No. It's from a previous commit, I think.
Oh, okay.
Let me just have a quick look. So when did I add that? Yeah.
You might want to.
I added one file, the cucumber.yml file.
Yeah.
And that's not necessary because it's blank. And
you might want to add the .buyback history to your git ignore and remove that from cache as well.
Okay.
If you want, you know, well, if you're at removing stuff, you know, let's see what else. Yeah, right. So just be cool. Okay. Are you confident in using RSpec beta too? You know, you don't want to lock down the RSpec to 3.4.2.
No.
No, it's all right. So, okay, let's see. Rake file is test with colors, spec cucumber colors, push.
I don't see. Is it included here?
Oh wow! So it's a different. I see that there's a lot of differences in Rails 5 from.
Yeah, some yes. Okay. No, I don't. I think everything's fine. I just had this file locally and not pushed to.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Yeah, but I don't see it either. So,
Yes.
what is this bin update? What is this? If you look at my screen for a second.
Yes. I think that's a file which was automatically created during the updating.
Okay.
I think.
Oh yeah. So it's just probably the Rails command because. Okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Great work on this. So one of the things that I'm usually, just picky about, it's not a biggie and definitely not a blocker. You don't have to think, but for the at some points, I don't know if these are auto-generated files, but I want us to use the new hash syntax as much as we can.
Okay.
I can't really find it now, but I saw some of the, so you have the colon at the beginning, then the symbol, and then the hash rocket. I don't like using hash rocket, and it's the new hash syntax increases readability, but generally I usually say to everybody I work with is like consistency is good. So if we use the new like this one here,
Okay. Yes.
these are probably auto-generated. So in the auto-generated files, we don't have to think about it. But if we write the code ourselves, and I don't, like here, for instance, this could be set in another other format, so you can set a semicolon here.
Okay.
Probably, So, but it's not a biggie. It's just my personal, I'm a sucker for details sometimes. Sorry. Anyway. But it looks good. So we can basically merge this and.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So about all those cassettes.
Oh yes, I don't really know about that.
No, we have to talk about to Zmago about that.
Okay.
I am not overly, happy with VCR the way things are working out right now. So we used VCR a lot for definitely for the geocoding, but it causes a lot of issues for us. And but I'll talk to him about this next time.
Okay.
Params. Oh, so you have to pass in the params.
Yeah. Yes. I had to refactor some of the.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That's an improvement, I think. I mean, out of a readability stand of view, it's much better because it's good. It's a good thing. Good stuff. How do you like the REST spec? Way of testing APIs.
Yeah, it's fine for me. I don't.
So some people were arguing that we could do this in Cucumber, but
okay.
I never. I love Cucumber for acceptance tests. I think it's great,
yes.
But I don't see any way of. I think the request specs are much better for testing APIs myself. So
yeah. I would agree on that.
All right. Good.
And that's just what I learned from the CS Berkeley course. So.
Oh really? Okay, cool. Okay, it was a long time since I attended that course.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you work with now? What's up? Are you working as a developer or?
Actually, no. It's just a hobby for me at the moment. But
okay, you should definitely go into this. You have
yes, I'm trying. So, but I'm planning in the future.
All right. Are you in Germany or where are you?
Yes, Germany.
Okay. What city?
Hamburg at the moment.
Hamburg, a lovely city. Lovely city.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, cool. Well, if you're, we're always looking for assistant coaches or coaches at Craft Academy. So if you're ever interested in doing some teaching or stuff like that,
okay,
you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. We're a startup, so the money is not that good, but it's very interesting.
yeah.
But so what basically what we're doing is we're trying to pull in some people that are interested in doing some part-time work, basically, you know, coaching students and stuff like that, and so that could be an option. But also in the future, we're also trying to expand Craft Academy from not only covering Scandinavia, but doing like remote courses across Europe, basically. So that perhaps the German market could be an interesting thing. I don't know. That's something that we can discuss in the future.
Yes.
But all right, let me just do a merge on this one, and that's a great step forward. And we can. So I'm going to remove the VIP.
Yes.
Yes. And just save this. So I'm just gonna. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squash this. I'm gonna squash all of your commits into one big commit. You know, so you have to go out from your whatever feature branch you were using and update your develop branch by pulling in the latest code, basically.
Of course. Yes.
Hold on a second, Kai. Yes, älskling. Vad säger du? Ja, men jag kommer alldeles strax, okej? Hämta mobilen. He's watching YouTube on my mobile phone. And now he's upset because something, you know. Elliot, kommer du? Elliot. Nej, inte Elliot menar jag. Thaddeus. Fuck, I even forgot his name. What the fuck? Thaddeus, sorry. I was just calling him my other son. Okej, men det här ser bra ut, va? Vill du titta på något annat? Men titta här då. Så du kan sitta på pappas säng. Okej? All right. So, yeah. Great job. Big step forward. That's good. All right, so let's just merge this in. And we're all good. And now I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna do, so is it merged? Yes, it's merged. I'm gonna pull from upstream. Oh, let me do that. And now we just got some. No, everything is okay. Let's see. Yes, so I can do bundle. Let's see if that's going to work on my local machine as well. You didn't make any, or did you make any changes to the database?
No.
No. Just the model. So, well, the way the models are being, what they inherit from.
Yeah. Yes, the base class. Yes.
Yeah, but that shouldn't affect our database. Let's have a look. Small box. Oh, here we go. That's good. That's good. Let's have a look what it looks like here. Yeah, we can clean this up later on, basically. You know, remove all the comments, but that's a separate stuff. Yeah, so stuff like this, for instance, you know.
Okay.
You know, but that's we can do this in a in a separate pull request, just a cleaning pull request or something. You know, it's not a biggie. Good stuff. Let's see. So, what, you know, in the meantime, if you would like to see some of the geocoder stuff that I've used in a separate project, let me see. We have, let's see, slow food. So, on the app, is that in the models? No, it's not in models. For some reason we're doing controller. Restaurants controller. No. Yeah, you see here. So on line 8 and 9, we are searching for some restaurants. Gigi, sluta. Det tappas. Nej, men snälla Gigi. Nej. Du får leka med den på toaletten. So you see here, so we're getting some latitude and longitude params, you know, and then we're using this dot near, this method. This is a geocoder method.
Ah, okay.
You know, so and here we are hard coding 20 miles, and that is the US or imperial miles, you know.
Okay.
So I think that geocoder does not come. Perhaps you can overwrite it, but I think that out of the box they use the imperial method. But so this is pretty neat, because then you just get those you know, whatever the things are close to you at the moment, basically. You know. So we can definitely use that for geocoding users as well.
Yes.
Well, let's have a look. Oh, not it takes some time. It's always a hassle. I can send you a link to this this repo. Wow, this is gonna take forever. Oh, there you go. Good. Just when I was about to give up hope. So I would love us to use the action cable for something, but I don't know if it's you know, I haven't looked at the action cable so much yet.
So I just saw that they integrated it with Rails 5, and that should be much easier now with Rails 5 to make use of the action cable.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can, if you know. I don't know if I'm even making a fool of myself now, but so actually together with APIs, so you know what I mean. So we're not talking to a view directly.
Yes.
But we're talking over, you know, to another client using the API. So I don't know if there's even a use case for that in the structure that we have, but we can definitely examine that and see if there's anything we can do. And also, I know that the way APIs are built in, or can be built in Rails 5 is much different than in Rails 4. So, you know, everything that we've done so far, you know, in terms of building the different API endpoints, could be probably revisited and you know, upgraded to a better standard. But as long as it works, right? So there's no need to revisit that at the moment.
I think so too. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, coffee waves. Yes. And coffee is de facto standard for in Rails 5, right? Do we have to use it?
I don't know.
I've never, you know, I never got into CoffeeScript.
No, me neither.
So let's see. Let's run rspec. See what we get. And so yeah, so what about Godmin? Did they upgrade?
Yes. Godmin just fine now. So they, I think 2 days ago or something like that, they made the
good stuff. Good stuff.
the update.
I didn't have my Postgres up and running, so that's why I was looking at that.
Happens to me.
I rebooted the computer this morning. Yeah, I used to sit in the same building as the Godmin people.
Okay.
But now they merged with another company, and so they moved out from the building.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. So basically, they merged with the company where the guy that wrote Capybara works.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's also from Gothenburg.
Interesting.
Oh, they're doing great projects. Ja, älskling. Gör du det? Ja. Vad är pappas telefon? Där, bra. Okej. Jesus. There we go.
Oh.
That's weird.
I had this error once or two because in the answer the correct order of the people are changed. And when you rerun the test, it disappears. So I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. So could be something with the cleaner or something. I don't know. It's,
I don't know.
Yeah. And so, but if we run the entire second time around, is it still? Let's see.
Yeah, I just this occurred just once or twice for me. So, I don't know what the point with this, but
yeah, it could be some bullshit in the database that we're just sticking around.
Maybe.
So it seems like we're hitting the Google geocoding API, in tests, which is this. I need to speak to Mago about that because
that's something with the VCRs, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hate that stuff. And what about what we're testing the admin interface with Cucumber, right? If I can remember. All right.
Some deprecations. So
yeah.
Hold on, please.
Once again.
Hold on, I have to take a phone call.
Sure. No problem. Gijush. Oj, vad hände? Ja, det blir det. All right. Everything seems to be
fine.
Yeah. No, so everything seems to be fine. This is great stuff. All right, good. Okay, so let's wrap this up for now, and we can. I will go over some stuff on the pivotal tracker. So here's the guy. And add some stories, and we can communicate over Slack basically. And I try to set something up for, I don't know, what is it, Thursday today, Friday, perhaps this weekend. We can have a meeting, and try to pull some other people in and see if we can get. It's very beautiful. So if we can get some people in and work on this, basically.
Yes. Okay.
Will you be available on this weekend?
Oh no, this weekend is very full. So.
All right. Okay, but let's stay in touch over Slack and
yes, over Slack, of course, yes.
Good stuff. All right, brother. Thank you very much for your hard work. And,
Okay.
and let's make this work. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Take it
Have
easy.
a nice day.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Say hey to Gigi.
Bye bye.